Alright folks, welcome back to the Pokemon Let's Go playthrough folks, and we're going to be taking on the Nugget Bridge to start things off. First off being, of course, the Bug Trainer, the Bug Catcher. I'm up against you now, Buggy. Venonat. It's bug type, so why don't we get, of course, Haley? Oh, I can't get Haley out because unfortunately, because she's poisoned. And if I do actually get her out, that means she'll be dead. She'll probably be faint by the time I get her out. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I've decided to name my Pokemon. Decided off screen to name all my Pokemon because apparently, unfortunately, when you catch your Pokemon, you can't rename them immediately like you do. You can't name them immediately, unlike other Pokemon games. You can't name them immediately once you catch them, which is a bit, you know. I know it's pretty, you know, though it's a bit of a dick move by the Pokemon company, but what can you do? I usually name my I name my Pokemon so it can deviate from other trainers. So of course, my lineup is Haley, who's the Pidgey following me, and then of course we've got Lewis, who is my Oddish. And then we've got Argos, who is my my Metapod. I called my Psyduck. Oh, it's Psyduck. Basically, it's water type, so this is going to be an easy one, isn't it? We've got Sandy, who's my Sandshrew, and finally, I think it was Bella, my Kakuna. Not very effective using Water Gun because Water type is very, very weak against Grass types. Because I know everything. Because over the years I've been playing Pokemon, I've been having a lot of experience about which types are weaker, which types are strong against which, and what types are weak against which. And because Oddish is a Grass type, he's very easy to raise up because Grass types are usually, or Bug types are usually pretty, you know, are very easy to raise in terms of, you know, levels. So now we've got that last out of the way. It's time for the youngster, who's the number 3. So yeah, a Sandshrew. Unfortunately, Samson, you can't do this because it's got a ground type. So Samson might need to sit this one out. I'm going to have to get Lewis out again. The reason being, because electric types don't even affect ground types at all, because this is a ground type Pokemon, and because I've got a Grass type, it works to my advantage. Of course, in order to get to the ground, because much later we have a ground type gym. Now, of course, raising up a water and a Grass type would work pretty much to our advantage. And number 4. No, I'm not even getting tired. We've got the second last. But it's the second last, which is number 4. And what does she give out? Meow. Meow. So usually Meowths sometimes have payday, but... Right, I've just started. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Fake Out. That's the most annoying move out of all those moves. Fake Out is the most annoying move ever because it attacks first, and not only does it attack first, but of course you can't even move. Fake Out is one of the worst. Is pretty much the most annoying move in the Pokemon series. Unfortunately, I don't think that Meowth also has payday as well. Usually when payday is used, you can actually get some spare change, a bit of spare change once you win the battle. Bella grew to number 9. I lost 2. Oh dear. Getting a bit salty there. Alright, so the final one is the camper. Alright, I just need to take a capture for the number 5. No, I don't think you're ever going to stop me. So I took a capture for the YouTube thumbnail. Growlithe. Pikachu indeed. Pikachu. Which one do I go for? Let's go for Thunder Shock, shall we? Bite. So basically, Bite originally was a normal move, but when the Dark type was basically introduced, Bite basically became a very effective move against Psychic type, because Dark type Pokemon absolutely decimate Psychic types. And also, Gen 2 also introduced Steel type as well. Gen 6 was what introduced us to Fairy types. Alright, so I've beat the 5 trainers, and I've got a Nugget. Oh my god, that's a rocket! The leader was actually a rocket! No, I am not going to be convinced to join Team Rocket, because they are a bunch of evil sons of bitches. I do not... I'd rather lose than Team Rocket. Or better yet, win! Very predictable to use a Zubat against an electric type. Because it being part flying type, you've got no chance. You got no chance at all. And just decimating Zubats basically is extreme. One of the if you decimate Zubat, then that means you've just destroyed your only chance. Basically, Zubats have very little EXP, or if caught or defeated. Oh, it's coughing! You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try and do a bit of a valiant effort. I'm going to keep scratching. I'm going to scratch it to death. Come on, Sandy. Scratch this thing to death. Smog. That's not very nice. Oh, no. Oh, god damn it. We got poisoned. Oh. I know I don't want to use Poison Sting because that's not very effective against coughing. Yeah, folks. I do admit that sometimes I do get notifications from if my friends are my friends list on Switch is online. I think I might have to switch. I'm gonna have to switch to Lewis. Okay, you know what? Let's switch to Argos, my Metapod. Ouch. I don't think my Argos is going to, you know... hold on any longer. I think I might have to... I think it's... Oh, come on! Actually, you know what? We'll have to use the potion on Sandy. So I can finish this one off. Okay, you know what? Argos, you did well up there. But I think Sandy needs to, you know, get back out. I think I could have used Argos as a damage sponge. So I can cure Sandy of her poisoning. And of course, some people maybe wonder why I use the novice name like Sandy because of Sandshrew. Well, I'm just hoping that the game that some although our Pokemon can be, you know, included in or some mystery gifts can be included in the near future for this game, because I really would love to see mystery gifts come back, but hopefully in the new game. And I just thrashed the Team Rocket. If you're skill, I'm never ever going to do that. Never am I ever going to join Team Rocket. I'll never ever do that. Okay, let's heal up. So since this part is pretty, you know, going to be long, I might have to cut a lot of the poker battles out in certain parts so I can get things going. Alright, we'll go here. Oh, we got Charmander. Okay, so you know what, ladies and gentlemen, in certain times, at certain areas, you have to collect a certain amount of Pokemon in order to get Pokemon. In order to get, I've already obtained 15 at the moment, which is very shy of the 50 that he needs. But of course, I won't be able to need that because, of course, we know where because we know that collect one already. We got so basically, I could actually get Growl. I will get Growlithe in this version of the game because certain Pokemon can actually appear in whatever version you actually play of Let's Go. Oh, I got a Venonat. Oh, Venonat. Okay, so this is my biggest problem with I do like the new system of catching Pokemon. My biggest problem is that if certain Pokemon do fidget, you have to try and aim pretty well, unless they get dead center, like that. So if they are not dead center, that means you can't catch it unless. But if you point your Joy-Con left and right, that means you can actually catch them. You can actually, turn your aiming, but it kind of is a it's kind of finicky though. We've got our next evolution, folks. Arcos is going to evolve, and I know because of a Metapod, I know what this is going to be. Oh yes, it's Butterfree. We got a Butterfree. We got a Butterfree, folks. Allows with poison powder, it repels water. Wow, that is a good fact. And Gust, it's a flying move, so it's a bug of flying. So alongside that, we got 2 more pages filled because we've got Venonat and Butterfree. We managed to get 2 pages of the Pokedex filled. Data inputted. Actually, you know what? Let's go and defeat this trainer, shall we? Camper Shane. Spirit. Oh. Oh yes. We've got. Oh yes, we got a Spearow, folks. He's down. He was down. That was doomed from the start. You wouldn't even beat me. You can't even beat me, unfortunately. Wait a minute. Right, we got a Psyduck there, but let's collect this first. And then run over to the Psyduck. Because we need to capture that. We need to fill up our Pokedex as much as possible to get those Pokemon. So apparently, from what I can heard, you can actually get. Come on, let's get this Psyduck. Ooh, dead center. Let's see if he does keep in his ball in that ball. Yes! First time caught. Yes, that's the exact Pokemon that gives Misty a headache. We've got Haley level 16, and we've also got Bella, my Kakuna. So Kakuna's going to be evolving into we got our another 2 pages of the decks filled out. Here we go. And it's a bee drill. Bee drill is basically as a poison bee. To be fairly honest, it kind of looks a bit like a giant Asian hornet, to be fairly honest. Oh, Twin Needle. Pretty good move, and it does deal poison, though. Always tormented by headaches. Oh my god. Duck! Say! Duck! My goodness gracious me. Look at all that Pokemon. Alright, so that's that done, so like what I said, I might have to cut out a large portion of because a lot of the parts are pretty lengthy though, because of, you know, because I'm about to have to try and train up my Pokemon and get through all those, you know, those trainers as much as possible. I might as well have to cut out a good portion of the Pokemon battles in order to get things moving, like what I said. So might show off a few battles, but I will still show off the coach trainers though. I will still show off the coach trainers though. But of course, first of all, we've got is Onyx, and a pretty troublesome hiker. But because of Samson's pretty incredible fighting move, he will definitely not be able to. Oh, Rage! So basically, once Rage is used, it would raise every time, and every time the Rage will build once every time your Pokemon gets hit, which is pretty nifty. But in the original one, it was so nerfed to death that Rage could be considered gets a lot more powerful the times you actually keep on, you know, getting hit. Okay, so I've got to show a few more Pokemon battles and then we'll move forward. Okay, so probably pretty much some of you might get a little bit, you know, tired. Some of you might be a bit tired of watching Pokemon battles all the time without me catching Pokemon. You might need to see a bit of variety in this, you know, Let's Play. Diglett! Oh dear. Oh dear, Diglett. Okay, so Lewis. So we're going to get Lewis out, my oddish Lewis out. Because unfortunately Samson can't, you know, affect it much despite having a normal and a fighting move. There's going to be no chance because this is a ground type and grass types are very weak against grass types. Because ground types don't even dent. Grass types. Ground types don't dent grass types. I'd lose. You knew you'd lose to. Well, that's a bit, you know, bit fickle. But okay, so am I. I'm here to practice too. Okay, so up against a Bird Keeper. Bird Keepers are basically fly type trainers. But because I have Pikachu, these guys will go down in a sin. These guys are a total cinch. These guys are a total cinch to me. If you got an electric type, you will win. You will win. Right, so I'm not going to waste my Thunder Shock anymore because I might as well take it down with a quick attack. A simple quick attack. Okay, so Argos grew to level 11. I am decent. And you're not half bad either. Alright, we'll cut out the part where I can, you know, why I have to go through those trainers. I'll see you guys for when I reach Bill and that coach trainer. So I'll be back in a minute.
Moments later.
Alright, we're back again, folks. And of course, we are going to be pretty much going up against this next coach trainer, who's got, of course, ads. We have got Amela actually. Match up. Oh, this one's going to be the toughest one because it actually has a very powerful move called Brick Break. But seeing as my next Pokemon, because seeing as my next in line is a flying type, then it might not be effective. Might not be affected. Oh, Seismic Toss! Did I? Ouch! Wing attack. Seismic Toss again. Please do. Oh no. Oh no! That was not. That was bad. That was. So this is the first top. This is my first ever faint. Okay, let's get Lewis out. I think I'll use him as. Sometimes I use some of my Pokemon as in attempts of getting more experience, or even using them as damage sponge. But this is really embarrassing to use a revive so early on in the playthrough, but. Because I got a revive, that's a good thing, because that will give Haley some experience. Ouch! Seismic Toss, well, a fighting move, not as... Oh, I just need to use Stun Spore against it. Against that Machop. So I can paralyze it. There we go. Okay, so... Let's see if I can use acid against it. I know it's a special defense for its. So once Haley gets back in the battle, that's a good thing. Seismic Toss. Oh no! Ah, that's Lewis out. That's Lewis out. So at least I did it. At least it wasn't a total waste, considering that I needed to get Haley out. The fact is that I need to not only revive Haley, but hopefully, you know, paralyze it. Give it paralysis so I can actually give it a bit more damage so I can finish it off. Okay, the Machop is down. So at least, Haley gets a good amount of point EXP. Seismic Toss. Now that's a good move. Equals the level damage. Oh, so that's why my Pokemon easily got their asses kicked. But whichever, it's the battle's over, so I can finally use these items in case there's any more Pokemon battles down the line. So yeah. All right, let's go into Bill's house. Oh dear, what's happened? Is there anybody there? What is it? What is it, Samson? Hmm? Oh, wait a minute. Is that what I think it is? A Pokemon? Hiya, I'm a Pokemon. No, I mean, I'm Bill. Call me Bill. I'm a true blue Pokemon Fanatic. Hey, what's with that skeptical look? Oh my god. That was a bit of a... Ride the cell separation system with that PC. Yep. Okay, then let's do that. So in the original version of Pokemon Yellow, poor old Pikachu feels a little bit scared and a bit, shocked when he finds out that the Pokemon was actually human, but actually got mixed up with a Pokemon because of a thing happened. But this one is more of a, bit of a... But it's more... But this one actually is more... But this game is more cinematic because of the changes in technology. And the animating here is just outright superb. So that's the Nidorino out. And that's Bill. That is definitely Bill. So we finally helped him. Yeehaw! Thanks, Buzz. I owe you one. Hey, you got a Pokemon box right there in your bag. Good job. If you ever catch me to send some of those Pokemon to Professor Oak. Ah, so folks, if you get too many Pokemon and just want some room, you can actually send it to him. And you can actually, of course, obtain some goodies as well. But that will come much later in the playthrough, to be very honest. Okay, so basically you want me to go in your place? I think I know just the person who would go on the S.S Anne. Samson is in good humor. Well, why is that, Sam? In a bit of a playful mood. Yeah, we go boop, boop, boop. Yeah, poke, poke, poke. I like to. Sometimes I can poke its tail, and I can poke its ears. I can poke his ears, actually. What we can do is give him a bit of loving. Now he's in good spirits. I'll give you a raspberry. There you go, Samson. Feeling mighty happy, and I'll be able to cut off this part. So with that being said, however, folks, I'll see you guys later for when I'm going to go back to Cerulean City and take on the second gym leader and see what's going on. So with that being said, I'll see you guys for part 7 of the Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu playthrough. So, see you guys next time.